Alabaré, alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor.
Hello, my name is Jose Luis Gonzalez, pastor of Rancho de Cristo, and it's a blessing to me to show you the ranch.
Juan dio el número de los redimidos.
Rancho de Cristo is a ministry focused on the restoration of men with various addictions. Since its foundation, countless men have been restored, encountering Jesus as their Lord and Savior.
Alabaré, alabaré a mi Señor.
Let me show you some of our dormitories. Here we have a small living room. Here are rooms with beds. There are 2 beds here and 1 there, allowing for 3 men to rest comfortably. This is a place where men can be seeking restoration, a worthy place that God has raised up for each one of them. This is the place that I love most, a favorite place for me and many of the men, the prayer chapel. We can come here whenever we want, pray and seek God. Now I want to show you the area of the workshops. You see here it says Rancho de Cristo, House of the Disciples. It's a place where we make disciples, but I want to show you inside. Come with me and let's go see. Here we are inside the carpentry shop, where we teach the men how to work with wood and to use the tools. This is a place of great blessing. There has been a lot of furniture made, full kitchens, a large table that was sent to a retirement home. When the men arrive here, they know little or nothing of woodworking. The most amazing thing is to watch little by little as they learn. For example, Guadalupe. Guadalupe, can you explain to us a little bit of what you have learned here and how you've been? Sure. To begin, good afternoon. My name is Guadalupe. I've learned to do what you see here with wood. It will be a key hanger. Also, I have these crosses. This is the unfinished product, and this is how they look when they are done. I've been continuing to learn woodworking and getting to know God. The project of these workshops is not only that they're doing these things, but that they are being restored and that they have their minds occupied with something good, something positive. This has given them much help and has been much blessing. Now I want to show you the welding and blacksmith shop, a place where God is making disciples. At the same time the men are being restored here, they're being a blessing to this place. And here we see how God activates their gifts and talents so they can put them in practice and do good works. Here we have the blacksmith shop. God has supplied a lot of tools for the shop. We started to pray and God sent money and gave sponsors, and this place was raised up. Andreas is a man that God brought to this place to have an encounter with him. The truth is, I'm very grateful for the opportunity that I have been given. Thanks be to God that I can be here. God gave me this opportunity to return to do these type of things that I like. Good work, Andreas. May God continue to bless you. This is a leather shop where we work with all original cowhide. It extends to this area where we have the assembly table. In here we have Napoleon, who's painting the smaller pieces that they will be attached to the larger ones. These are the sides of a portfolio which will receive paint on the inside and the outside. This will preserve and make the leather more flexible and more resistant. This is a finished product, a portfolio very well made. It has been processed and has a dark mahogany color. All of this is handmade as you can see, the designs. Here we make the cuts and the designs and details around the edges. We also sew a resistant and fine leather string to connect the pieces. When Miguel arrived here, he didn't know any of this, but we taught him, and with practice he got better, and now he is here teaching others. And if God wills, and I believe it's God's plan, in 2 or 3 months he will go to the Bible school, and there will be another here teaching.
Para liberar, está aquí para guiar, el Espíritu de Dios está aquí. El Espíritu de Dios está en este lugar.
When Hans Benning comes, he usually brings a project with him and we all get to work, which is very good because the men get motivated with what they are doing. Some of the men learn how to lay blocks, plaster the walls, and lay tile. It is something that has been a great blessing because it is teaching for each one of my brothers. This building is the church, in which every end of the year in December we have a party for the children from Las Aves and the surrounding area. We bring about 200 children, and in times past, the men of the ranch, together with Hans, built wood cars. Nancy brings teddy bears from Los Angeles to give as presents for the children. And we make a lot of tamales together with all the men of the ranch as well. I have 7 years serving here at the ranch for the glory and honor of God. The ranch has been a blessing to my life, and I believe also for the men here who are looking for help in restoration. And thanks be to God, because this place remains a blessing for all of us. It is a pleasure to be serving here in the Rancho de Cristo. For me, it is an honor to be watching the marvelous things that the Lord has been doing. For me, every man is a wonder that God has made, a new creation, like how He rescued me and reminds me that He rescues the men who come here and the help He gives them. He is the only one who deserves all the honor and the glory.
Está aquí para guiar, el Espíritu de Dios está aquí. Dilo conmigo, muévete en mí, muévete en mí. Toca mi mente, mi corazón, llena mi vida de tu amor. Muévete en mí, Dios Espíritu, muévete en mí. Muévete en mí, tócame, toca mi mente, mi corazón, llena mi vida de tu amor. Muévete en mí, Dios Espíritu, muévete.